Okay, squirrel. Should go back to base immediately. I need to figure out a goal. I gotta go to work soon, so I'm back now after getting a little bit more done. It's gonna be like that. So that's a big reason why I haven't been streaming, because it's like I had a 30-minute little snatch of time there. I grabbed it up. I'll start trying to wake up even earlier. The question is, what is the physical limit there? Sleep with manual labor is pretty much a necessity. I don't want this to be the wine soapbox hour, though. But right now, I want it to be the goal hour. If I'm going to do this, we should also try to move this forward and actually complete these damn things. Squirrel needs to live, because she's way too good to die. So Gary to hero. Gary picking up Croc, may he rest in peace. Croc supplies.
Payload delivered.
And let me get all her stuff put away. I should pop at least a little bit of meds.
You said you'd take care of it. Any updates?
I've seen zombies happier than the people around
Now I
here.
just... Oh, it didn't actually save and quit because of fast resume. Ugh. Wow, fast resume is actually going to be not recommended for this game.
Until we get more
I'll be
storage in
honest,
this place,
I don't
we're gonna
use
keep
fast
losing shit
resume
like
hardly
this.
at all. And it doesn't even feel like it's anything fancy. Like, the Wii U has the same thing. You can suspend the operation, and then the next time you load up the Wii U, the game just loads. I don't really like the new Xbox. Love the graphic fidelity. Love the frame rate. Love that it's not going at the same time. Fast resume is one of those things where it sounds really cool, sounds really good, but I don't know of any game really that I take advantage of it on. Maybe like Atomic Crops or Hades, like roguelikes, when you're mid-run, it can be kind of useful. We need to be a lot more stealthy. I gotta start playing by the rules here a bit so that we have a chance. I'm just gonna go with snacks and meds. Okay, where did Gary die? The scammers. I mean, literally their name's the scammers. The Ford operators. No, they're probably good. I'm gonna go grab those and maybe grab one of them as a companion and use that as our help, rather. Our help. Gotta get back. Royal Wii. The Royal Wii must be back. It must stay strong. Royal Wii. Use that as our help. Let's go back to slow, steady, and quiet, other than loud and obnoxious and dangerous. Because we're only on, like, day 3 with this group, I think. Is there still no way to, like, check your day? I remember that was a problem with our day 99 run. All stuff that I intend to do. We got 2 months left in 2021. Oh my god, what are we going to focus on and get done? What's on the goal board? The goal board says...
I feel like passing out.
Maneater. Oh yeah. Atomic Crops. Halo Infinite, of course. Little Hope. And only 2 months until Halo Infinite too, though. Little Hope, that was with Tyrell. Pogo, Capstone, that's coming along. Borderlands 3, ugh. That's where Nathan died. He didn't have shit. State of Decay, I know, had a lot of projects, and then they went ahead and launched 2, like, big-time patches, and I don't even know how sidearms work. This is gonna feel like it's recorded 5 months ago, because it's a playthrough from 5 months ago, but I don't remember how. It's not that I don't remember. I don't know how. I haven't been around for it. I'm not shooting the belly because the explosion makes noise. Finishing at least one mission would be good. Progress. Any kind of progress would be good. House with a nicer view. Oh, we looted all this stuff. We must have been, like I said, cooking with gas that day that we started things up. I think we were in the zone. We had just finished a playthrough. What was special about that one? Was that just like lethal? Let's just go for it. I know this is the vanilla run, so I'm not allowed to use DLC. DLC that is not in the vanilla sandbox anyways. I know crossbows technically are part of the Zed Hunter. But that was an update and it's in the sandbox. But things like the pyro launcher and the red talon stuff, obviously that you have to specially call somebody in. I'm not using any of that. This is the slow and steady, though. He needs, if we're going to keep going down this road, resourcefulness, I believe it is. Resourcefulness and shooting. There's one of the shooting skills that makes your arrows almost always show up. But I know resourcefulness, nearly positive, it's basically a 100% chance to get your bolts back. Somewhere over the rainbow. Way up high. Oh. Oof. Can we make up for it? It was briefly lined up. There was a small window there where there was... Oh no. There's really only one way to deal with this guy now. At least Gary's gonna get some stealth points. Okay. Almost to the mission. Let's start running now so we ruin our stealth attempt. I hear they buffed acrobatics significantly too, so it's no longer useless. That's something nice about what the live team's doing. The shrinking live team, according to the last stream, they're actually going through, listening to community feedback still. And like games like Pokemon Go I was talking about earlier, one of the problems with Pokemon Go is just like all this stuff there from 5 years ago that makes no sense. Like there's all these improvements, but at the same time there's all this stuff they just keep building on top of it. It's kind of like Destiny 1. Destiny 1 ended up with all these problems. The last word, they couldn't fix the code, so they just went ahead and did this hard fix of like it does exactly this much damage, no more spikes. And
Here's the situation.
rather than fixing the actual issue so that the last word could still have its special buff. If you have friends like get why I can help. Pokemon goes the same way. State of Decay 2 is like, okay, we've got this system, acrobatics for instance. People don't like it. In fact, the long rule gets in the way more than it helps. So let's change that. Now, you had to wait 2+ years for that to happen, but still. You know, another game like that is Apex Legends. Apex Legends is just a game that keeps just building on top of whatever is already there. And they never... There's not been like... It's been a really long time since Fortnite did a deep dive on its... Or not Fortnite. Screw Fortnite. I shouldn't say screw Fortnite, but at the same time, screw Fortnite. Screw Fortnite because it's bloated and thinks that it's like the metaverse. That's what that Donald Mustard says. It's the metaverse. Because it figured out how to completely turn a game into a product. It totally figured out how to bridge that gap to be both game and product. I mean, you really see that where their priorities are in the end, right? With the lawsuit. All the dirty laundry that got listed. And they didn't win in that. I don't know that they really brokered anything significant. I don't even know that it was a fight worth fighting. Maybe it was. There was some things, like the royalty fees were really high on some games. Same time, it's their phone, their launcher. That's kind of Apple's thing and why they make so much money. I was talking about games that refuse to look down into the core systems, though, and improve them. So you can see that with Apex, because they're about to release the mobile game version of Apex. And there's things like unlimited ammo in the firing range. Detailed
For you. You're welcome.
schematics. Is that not him? Because that didn't look like a normal zombie to me. Detailed schematics on the guns. Here's the recoil. Here's the...
I'm sorry.
Here's the recoil pattern. Here's the damage, leg, body, head. How did that first one miss? I don't like something it's glitching.
Rest.
Something that still bothers me to this day about heavy weapons in this game is they have the same swing radius as blunt weapons. The only time they don't is on that like really big arc swing, but even then their swing radius is not very high. And I think that they should have massive durability. It's one of those features where it feels like they figured out that maybe we did something good with State of Decay 1 with our weapon specializations. Let's kind of try to go back into that. And I mean, for what I'm sure with the technology that they're limited to, they did a good job, because it sounds like they've, for some reason or another, there's a lot of limitations to the stuff that they're able to build with. Maybe it's because the OG Xbox, I'm not really too sure, but they had limited memory assets, and the way that they coded things. So when I listen to them stream, I noticed that a lot of the time they just take advantage of, like, we had this system in the game, and so we build around that system. And that's why things like dual wielding or motorcycles just can't make it to the game, they say, because it would require so much work within how they built the game that they can't
Shit.
do anything with it until the next game, and then maybe it's just give them the AK-47. What?
Don't get dead, okay?
Search the warehouse and bodies. Oh, the warehouse? I don't know. If there's an AK in that gas can,
No way I can fit this.
please be an AK in that gas can. I think there's going to be an AK in here. That's perfect.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta give it back. I should just open up. They need to do that in the next game. You can't just open up, unfortunately. I don't even think I can threaten them. It has to be, it's a very specific set of circumstances that allow you to, like, go on and pillage somebody. That's a big thing for State of Decay 3, is they gotta really, really build on Enclave and NPC behavior and make a much more dynamic Bethesda-style world. Bethesda, in their glory day, were really, really good about... You talk about Morrowinds, Oblivion, Fallout 3, and Fallout 4, I think, especially, honestly. I haven't played enough New Vegas to comment on that. 76, even though that's less NPCs and more other people. They always try to create that illusion that you're in a world that is persistent, and it's like our world. You know, there's people doing things all around you all the time. Of course, in a game, you make it much more exciting. People are doing basically what you're doing in real life all the time, but there's always crazy things happening, police chases, robberies, things of that nature. And State of Decay, having people randomly come to try to raid your base that are chaotic evil, or what the fuck?
Hey. Yeah.
Oh, they'll
this is
become
bad,
hostile.
But it doesn't change our mission.
Not really worth it for an AK. Because, you know, guns in this game, outside of the 50 cal, don't matter. Outside of the 50 cal and the Eternal Guards, Dark Alliance, whatever it is, it's, they don't matter, because headshots kill zombies. And I hope they never change that, because this is meant to be a simulator. Do I not have any bounties? Because he's got a check mark on him. Okay. Our fundamental mission was go and try over here. That's where he died. That's where his body... Well, that's where the car is. We know the taxi had or rather the Niagara, had a bunch of... That's a long trek. A very, very long trek. And I'm in what map? Because I think I made it random. Providence Ridge. Okay, maybe I didn't. We just hadn't played much Providence Ridge, had we? It's like, hey, let's do Providence Ridge. Haven't done that, no. Haven't done it much at all. Now we really haven't done Trumbull Valley. And I guess Trumbull Valley's got its own story. We got to make sure we stream that one. That'll obviously get a playthrough. But I probably need to figure out a way to work that in. Because now every new community is going to be in the newest update, so. I haven't even messed with plague zones, and that's a whole nother thing. But I don't think they've changed the... I'm pretty sure it's still just lethal zone, so we're still working on the lethal zone. What do they call them? Legacies? Legacies. Because the next one I was going to do was the Gimp run or the handicap run.
We're blowing this town. I guess that makes it your lucky
Bye,
day.
scammers, bye. You won't be missed. So the goal there was try and... Well, I will. Just find people that are completely messed up. 1 foot, 1 lung, smoked since birth. Narcoleptic, alcoholic. Oh, it's always risky to be running across the map in lethal zone, but what choice do we have? And the answer is none. We have no choice. We've been lucky, though, with freaks, but I think it's only because we're pretty early.
Sorry.
I don't know why he's not frustrated. We haven't really accomplished anything. What is there, normally 30 plague hearts per run in this type of playthrough? That lack of car, though, is really, really making things difficult for us. What's his weight at? Oh, looks like he's alright. Oh, he's almost to Citizen, I think it is next. God, I can't hit these fat ones. I think I need to aim a little lower. There we go. Need to be careful. These light bolts are actually harder to craft than the normal bolts. And they're not cheap, man. The construction material cost on bolts is crazy. I want to loot. But I can't really loot. I only want to loot because we really, really need a repair kit. And I typically always go fast search, but I'm not going to be that crazy right now because recording these before I go to work is all about actually getting some of these playthroughs done. So they're off the list. It's like, well, you always know by what's on top of the shed what kind of supplies you're going to get. The ones with deer heads above them and stuff they have the good guns. We need it all. Chemicals would be great because we need to craft and can't craft right now, but no backpack space. No inventory room. They changed the texture for the notes. Daddy says he might not have time for our house this... Did they just, like, take out vowels? Look, there's no E's. I've been very... Well, they accept some of the E's.
Alright, strangers.
And red crayon.
Meet up.
I don't know that that's how little kids write, but I know that they were going for there. Usually they have, like, way more ticks than that. Backwards letters is the thing they're, like, really big on. I know. I have a 6-year-old in my life. She just turned 7. And we homeschooled her for a year. Yeesh. That's not what we wanted at all. Lethal Zone should also just be called Sam Fisher mode. Get a rhythm. That's what heavy weapons are all about. Get a rhythm. And if you're lucky, things like that happen.
bounced out of those.
Oh man. I'm in one of these situations where we're just really in a loop right now. You keep making noise,
Special delivery.
which just keeps attracting zombies, and you clear the zombies out, and then you make more noise to kill those zombies. So it just never ends. See if there's something going on with like XP. No, he just wastes food, but he's a fisher, that's right. He was the guy that's like a wash. Ah. There's projectile drop on the arrows. Hey, we cleared it out though. We got lucky. There weren't any ferals or anything. Oh, hey. Banana hoodie. Mahiro and Cameron.
Yay.
Can we get them both?
All right,
I doubt
lead the
that.
way.
Usually when there's two, it becomes an enclave. Oh, God. Oh, wait, they just want to clear this out. If they both want to be recruited, we'll definitely take them. We need bodies. Bodies is what we need right now. Fudge. It blew up on us. Now watch the NPCs just run right through that. That's what they're good at. I'm having to use way too many arrows. Two NPCs with us, though, is going to be really helpful. Sounds like there might be a screamer around. Yeah, there's definitely in the infestation, duh. It's in the infestation, homie.
We got an infestation on our hands.
Okay. Most streamers are just off of YouTube altogether, you notice that? See, a lot of them have actually gone back to YouTube, but something's going on with like hate raids on Twitch. I really don't want to be using all these arrows up. I get some piercing and maybe kill 2 or 3 on a shot. Like, that looks pretty lined up. I don't have piercing, though, so it doesn't even matter. I should at least not try to knock out the screamer. Alright, we're just gonna have to deal with this. The question is, where's the screamer? So we can hopefully not attract more in. I can deal with that. Got lucky, it opened up. They can kill, especially a lot of those aren't blood plague zombies. There he is. Okay, now they just gotta kill the zombies, and that shouldn't be a big deal. How the hell did she get in here? Warp drive, initiate.
That's one less
Everything is
infestation.
slower now, for the sake of safety. Now she wants to hit up another one. It's okay though, because we're at least moving him up. 50% experience rate. Ugh. It's okay for 10 minutes, and then it's just useless. Wait, does that affect the whole community though? Because I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. That's actually pretty good. That's really good, especially if we can recruit. Something I used to forget about is that hero traits are supposed to affect the entire community. Pretty positive. I really like hero traits. That's definitely something they can keep going and build upon with the third one. Something to keep around. Just another layer of depth in the role-playing aspect of this game. I'm using too many arrows. I'm gonna run into a feral and I'm gonna be in trouble. Gotta master the art of stealth and lethal. And there's 2 blades in this game. I think it's the Echo Tanto S1 something. is completely silent, and there's a samurai sword of some kind or another that's completely silent.
Looks like we got an infestation.
You combine that with the stealth skill, you can crouch behind jugs and ferals, and as long as you don't put any movement input into it,
Sighted.
you can stealth kill them. I've never done it, but there's a good YouTube video on it, and I intend to try to do it and to learn it, because it seems like that's one of the answers to Lethal's difficulty. I assume with next gen technology, they're really gonna drive things up. I want to know what Microsoft's plan with that is. I used to be really big on the idea of keeping the Xbox around, the original Xbox One, but I'm less sure anymore. It made a lot of sense to have backwards compatibility. Like, I think especially you're good because of the whole, it can be played on, if it's an Xbox One game, it's fully compatible with the Xbox Series X. Like, that's great. But I'm not sure that we should that in the future games should, I think we're in trouble. I don't have any big, like, killing tools here.
There goes my last shot.
Oh, good. There we go. Yeah, the situation's no longer under control in the least. I don't think I have any radio commands either. So this has become get the hell out. Now these guys will probably die, but I won't. I'm not sticking around for that. I don't have anything.
Can't do it.
I mean, she's got to be infected, right? Oh my god, they're still with us.
I feel like passing out.
Oh, they're doing that thing where they nearly died, so they're constantly eating stuff, and they're gonna be like, hey, just let me catch up for a minute, will you? Hey, can I catch up? Hey, just hold up a minute, will you? This is just gonna be sprint. Just sprint, sprint, sprint to the car, and hopefully they're still around with me so they can watch my back while I try to do something. I think we've already lost one, though, and they're almost certainly infected. Luckily, this whole thing where you got a Charlie horse and you got a side stitch and you're still running is faster still than the zombies can go. The only thing that can catch you in this is a feral. And the feral is just death, as we all know. The lack of car, though, is, man. See that? It looked like a shooting star. Probably a visual glitch. It's probably a visual glitch. Thus is the nature of state of decay. Is this a stupid decision? Probably. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes, because I think there's usually repair kits inside these. Not going to fast search, though. Playing very, very much so like a, we'll say ninja. Other word for it is coward.
Nothing.
Parts. We need parts, so we can at least craft one, because I think we have a mechanic. Okay, so there's one. She's going to just slam through the door. Wait, they're both alive? Oh, what do you know? There it is. I'm going to grab the parts, too.
Pour one for me.
Now, these guys are going to back off soon. I'm pretty sure they get sick of the mission after a while. Ugh. I don't see them not being infected from that.
Zombies will be here any second.
Okay, I'm done looting. I'm just going back into terminal sprint mode. I'm pretty sure I can get there without looking at the map. Just by running and going, running and going.
Down, will you?
So, no. Oh, there we go. Just give me a minute, will you? Slow down, will you? Just a minute. Ah, fudge.
I gotta make sure it's dead.
We have to improve our storage capacity.
Infection is death. Don't even think I have a medical facility. Oh, we do have that. We got tons of medicine. So we are actually able to cure blood plague. We just haven't been able to. We haven't had the time. The guys just die. No bullets. Close to infection. Just running, though. If I can repair the car and get it back to base, that alone would be progress that we can build off of, and I'll probably take Panda out from there. Panda, 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 Panda. Oh, fuck, man. Where are they at? I'm watching my back. I mean, one more hit, he's infected, and then it's damn near close to game over. Fucking hell.
Shut that thing up!
Can we slow down for a sec?
That was lucky that we could get to that. Oh, we got the spooky, spooky skeletons music coming on. It's spooks time. I'm damn. Bye, Mike. Goodbye, microphone. Goodbye. I'm damn near a zombie down myself just thinking about what I'm gonna do today. They finally got 8, I think. They're stuck back there so far. There's the Night of the Living Dead zombie. He looks exactly like the first Night of the Living Dead zombie with a much more gruesome face. If I could even just get to this base, though I kind of hate this base. There's a Juggernaut spawn super close to it. I forget, there's a second base. Motherfucker disrupted it. No, no combat music. No combat loot for me. No, thank you. I digress, I digress. Back to the running for my life. Oh god. Oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man. Oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, oh god, oh man, they're eating her! And then they're gonna eat me! Oh my god! Should I just craft in a cure just to keep him going? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I've got the samples, and I've got the meds. Is that a fucking zombie? No. He's about to be a zombie. Not too much longer from now, he will certainly be a zombie. Samples, parts. Do I have any more bolts? Any.
Hello out there. My name is Ray Santos. You don't
Okay,
know
I
me,
do for a regular
but I'd like you
crossbow,
to
but...
become my neighbor.
Oh, how much to repair? Oh my god, I hate the cost of repair and stuff, man. I hate it. Passive repair from State of Decay 1. It's why I always like to use the freaking Red Talon workshop. To me, it's just a great quality of life fix. So it makes sense. I've talked about this since the game launched. Your people should be at base doing something. Why is the whole idea that they just aren't? 7.62s. I don't think I have any of it. Do we have a silencer? Can we craft a silencer? We have workshop too. I think maybe can do that. Maybe? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. Without a silencer, I don't know, man. Oh, this one's got a silencer. And plenty of ammunition. I can at least kill some zombies. And I think that's still a 3-shot on a feral. Pretty sure it's just headshots. Doesn't matter the caliber. It don't matter the caliber whatsoever. Oh my god, we're almost there. With a repair kit in hand, correct? Yes, sir. And all the ammo? I didn't want to grab all the ammo. I don't want to I really don't want to be caught out here alone. Isn't there like the take 10? I thought there was a take 10 option. Change sword order, that doesn't do anything. 30 shots. That's half my available ammo. That should be more than enough though. Want to use it very sparingly. I'm going the wrong way. Wouldn't you know it? Should just got across that bridge and just lived my life over there. I see some people are doing a cool run, the one survivor run. That would be good. So I think we'll do the handicap run next, and then maybe we can do that, the lone survivor run. Dude, that is hardcore though. That sounds like that could be fun.
Loader. So,
The rules for that one though should be you can use DLC. Not a fan of this situation. 3 Molotovs. I should just throw a Molotov in there and run.
Plague zombies in all directions.
Oh,
Better be careful.
fudge.
Go for the head. Watch the pharaoh.
Fudge. He's sick. Oh, that's right. That's what they did. That's how they made it so that you couldn't, like, create a safe zone anymore. It's these plague zone areas. Look at that. I'm nearly infected already. Is that another feral? Oh, I forgot that they spawn in packs. That's brutal, man. I don't think I can just stop here.
I'm not ready to die.
Not ready to, but it looks like this is it. Listen, I prefer just to hide and slowly
Reloading.
get some shots off.
Go for the head.
Oh, he lifted it up. It's another one of the situations where I had a window. And I said I want to use all my ammo. Good old lethal zone. I'm here to cheese. I'm here to cheese things. Okay. How the hell? That's gonna, it didn't spread very much at all. I think we killed the ferals though. I can at least try to get down here. What sucks is we lost our survivors who are at least fodder. And this guy's so low now. Okay, vehicle there. This vehicle that's filled up with supplies though. We lost 2 guys down here. This is Death Alley. Because when I stopped recording, I'm pretty sure I lost a guy. I either had lost a guy or I cheesed it in frustration. You know what, man? Sometimes that happens. Okay, I intend to change survivors, which I believe is safe. Give him a just about to break gun. We just can't afford to lose another survivor right now. Oh, Squirrel's back. Let's grab Panda, though. In Lethal, you just like Nightmare, but even more so. You have to take advantage of absolutely every mechanic that's in this game to keep yourself going. Alright, good thing we had an infirmary. What is his special skill again? Muzak. Alright. We got 50 cal ammo, we just don't have the 50 cal. Actually gonna go with that. I don't even know that there's really varying levels of heavy weapon. I mean, I know there's good and there's bad, but I forget how you have to judge that. I don't really feel like making any noise back at the base. Where's the repair kit? That was the big job. There we go. Snacks, just in case this. We only have 9 plague samples. Rose Scooby. That ain't very good, Scoobs. That ain't very good. I do not like the cost of this. 50 parts. That's rough. I could use a different outpost for sure that actually gives us a little something.
Hello there. Shall we discuss
Little
the
something,
proposal
something.
I have? In person will be
I think. Oh, big stretch. We should repair this car and actually go to the bounty broker and see what we can't grab up. Do we consider the bounty broker vanilla? Yes, because I like doing the bounties. So there, it's squared away. Thank you. No more discussion on that topic. It's in the sandbox. It's in the sandbox. I don't have to specially call it in. Okay, the struggle. I guess our man could be a ghoul. Croc could be a ghoul. Maybe the best named zombie ever. But I'm thinking that's why we can't get a hold of him. Because he had a bag of medicine on his back, which would of course come in handy. That's at least another plague cure. How we doing on food? Oh, we're for shit. I want his vehicle, man. Obviously the texture's there. I want to drive around with that thing and have like 20 storage. Oh, trifecta pack. Never before. Dismember, that's easy enough. 4 missions with a follower, that's easy enough. Guns are really the big thing I need though. 2 pharaohs with vehicles, oh god. Ranged or melee weapons, now that's easy. Does that have a...
The secret to getting ahead is getting started.
70 with ranged attacks. Oof. Not really very easy. Multiple completion bonus plus 150 influence. Okay. 14 freaks, easy. Because it looks like that's got a built-in silencer. This will be retired in October. Did this have new stuff? They'll just give you influence now is what they do. Okay. Close combat. Is a trench tool a heavy? No, it's a bladed. Looks kind of neat though. Vintage rifle compensator. Sure. Assault weapons. All right.
You had best be well prepared.
And we're going for nothing but guns because that's what we need. Okay, promote a leader. That's tempting, I'll admit. But I gotta tell you that I don't actually know what we did. So I'll stop recording there for a sec.